First off, I want to thank Joey. This place is insane. This is just the fun factory. I just there's a batting cage. I don't know if you saw me earlier. I was just having a blast. I just want to run around and pick up everything, and I'll definitely be back. So thank you for having us. And thank you, Martine. The guy is a mad scientist of creating beautiful surfboards. It's unreal. We're talking about doing a project right now where we go through all the steps of creating the board from the idea to how, the size, the shape, and then filming the whole process of, cutting out the board and the skeleton, and then finally the end product of me surfing it out at 15-foot middle peak. I think it could be a pretty cool idea. So look out for that one. Might be 6 months down the road, but it should be pretty cool. So for those that don't know me, I own SantaCruzWaves.com. It's started as a website, and it kind of evolved into a magazine. We have some copies up front. But the basis of the company is to really showcase people like Martine and people like Joey, the people that are doing, and Kyle, and gosh, all you. I mean, everyone that is in this town's got some amazing, unique thing that they're doing, and we try to use we do use our templates to do that, to showcase the amazing talent here in the area, as well as give back and try and leave the community better than we found it. I'm having a blast with it. It's really fun. It's very hard at times. You run into speed bumps all the time, but overall, it's I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. It's thoroughly enjoyable. So I don't want to. I think a lot of you know maybe what we do a bit in our website. So I might just jump into some questions and just kind of chat a little bit. So anyone have any of them? Yeah. Yeah. So my love for surfing the ocean started when I was about 6 years old in Hawaii, and my dad, we went on a vacation there and took me out on a boogie board over the reefs in Maui, and was on the front of the boogie board. I remember catching a wave and looking down and watching the reef just go right underneath me and going, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die! This is so scary but so fun." And I was just after that, I was just hooked. There was no going back. So from that experience in Hawaii, I just never wanted to leave the water. I think from that moment, I started growing gills, and I need the ocean to breathe, to live. It's pretty much a part of me now, and I don't feel right if I'm out of the ocean for more than 3 days. I feel weird, and I need to go get back in my my aqua church, so to speak. So, yeah.
So I have a question. How do you balance, Santa Cruz Waves, your whole business life, with being a surfer? I mean, it's you're not like a weekend surfer. You got this.
I'm turning into one.
You're turning on. I mean, you have a lot. You have a lot going on. With the tour coming up and other things. So, yeah, how do you balance that?
That is a very good question, and I'm constantly trying to work on that. I think life in general is a huge balancing act. I mean, we've got work, we've got everyone's, so busy with their jobs, and we've got family, and we've got friends, and it's I think a challenge that we all deal with probably until the day we die. I mean, it's but I think when you start getting too stressed at work, or you got to go, okay, how did I get into this in the first place? It's from the ocean. It's from getting out there and the love for the ocean. So that's kind of the reminders that you got to get back out there and get back to your roots, and do the things that feel good in your soul. So hopefully that answered your question. Hi, Kyle Tierman. Good question. I think that the the business is, it goes, there's little achievements, little finishing lines that feel really good. You know, when I first started it, it was okay. You know, like we know we've got this idea, but we need to get we need to find that domain name. So I remember laying down on my living room floor with Casey, who was with me, my good friend, and we were looking for domain names for hours and hours, and then we came across Santa Cruz Waves, and it was free, and we bought it. So that was one little one. We were stoked. We got the domain. So that's going way back. Sorry, but you know, as of recently, you know, little achievements, like the time February 6th, 2010. It was when we launched the site, went live, and that was a huge little achievement for me. And moving forward, you know, there's been others, and but I think as of recently, the launch of a print magazine, something that people can pick up and feel, that can you know, sit in someone's living room, on their coffee table, and I think that's probably, it's been a lot of hard work and very rewarding. So that magazine is kind of like having a little 8x10 baby. So yeah, any other questions? Yeah.
Extreme sports.
Or actually 8.5x11. I know my dimensions. Just thinking that.
Extreme sports, risk taking.
Uh,
When you think about everything you've done, what is one of the scariest moments that comes to mind?
Does it have to be ocean related? So when I was about 14 years old, my dad and I decided to climb Mount Shasta, and my dad has been a mountaineer, and we kind of were a little unprepared. We didn't really have too much harness, rope. I don't even think we had crampons, and so we go up, and I think the mountain's 14,500 feet, and we're up at about 13,000 feet, traversing across this massive, just huge traverse. And the mountain, what happened is the slope would go down thousands of feet straight off into a glacier below. So if you slip on that traverse, you're rolling down just thousands of feet till your death. So my dad was, you know, kicking footsteps as we're going across this traverse, and I'm right behind him, and he's starting to, it's getting warmer and warmer that day, and so the snow started kind of slushing off, and so he kind of shh, and I'm going, oh my God, he's gonna fall all the way. I'm gonna be stuck up here all by myself. So luckily we made it across, and I followed him, but that moment, looking down, and that's probably one of the scariest moments of my life, and stoked I'm here to talk to you guys. So yeah, thank you.